I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the first lady. She's destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want to have anything
She
to do
doesn't
with
care
him.
about that. Yeah.
She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
If you average out the View hosts, among the dumbest people on television. And it's like they say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth.
But Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say.
This is a big deal. And let's talk about the timing for a moment. Just as Melania files this lawsuit, Donald Trump is making headlines for entirely different reasons. This coincidence has people wondering, is this part of a planned strategy? Or is it just a random occurrence? Some believe this legal move is a calculated attempt to shift attention back onto Melania, especially with everything happening in the political world. Whether it's a strategic play or frustration boiling over, one thing is for sure. This story has a lot of layers, and we've only just begun to uncover them. On a recent show, a host made a bold claim, suggesting Melania hates her husband and doesn't even want to live with him anymore. That comment shocked many viewers. It was one of those moments where you stop and wonder if you heard it right. People were stunned, rewinding to confirm what was said. What's surprising is how fast Melania acted. Normally, high-profile individuals either brush these things off or let their PR team handle it with a statement. But not this time. Melania is taking a firm stand, going straight to the courts. This isn't just about clearing her name, she's fighting for accountability. By filing this lawsuit, she's drawing a clear line about what's acceptable and what's not.
Critics are going hard after a liberal media member for vile comments about Melania Trump. The former First Lady appears to signal her support for reproductive rights in a video out yesterday.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
And this take is pretty shocking.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out.
Wow. I mean, that is violent. They've got to stop talking like that.
With $100 million at stake, it's obvious she's serious. This isn't a publicity stunt. It's a real legal battle with significant consequences. Her goal is to address the harm caused to her reputation as a person and a public figure. This raises important questions for everyone. Do public figures like Melania have the right to privacy, or must they accept constant public scrutiny? How do we balance free speech with the risk of defamation? This case could set a major precedent in media law. Experts believe it could impact how the entertainment and news industries handle stories about public figures. If Melania wins, it might change the way the media discusses celebrities, politicians, and their families. Of course, the criticism is rolling in. Some say Melania is using the lawsuit to gain attention, while others think she's genuinely trying to protect her reputation. The truth may be somewhere in between.
Because I do want to get back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
And she can.
And so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View.
And I
look,
agree.
The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they?
But at its core, this case is about fame, privacy, and media responsibility. It's a reminder that even public figures deserve protection from false and harmful statements. As the case develops, all eyes are on Melania and The View to see how the courts respond. This isn't just about money. It's about setting a standard for how the media should handle sensitive topics involving public figures. A victory for Melania could change how entertainment shows cover controversial stories. This story is far from over, and we'll keep tracking every new detail. What do you think? Is Melania right to sue? Or could this case complicate free speech in media? Share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe so you stay updated on every twist in this case. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more updates on this unfolding saga. Take care.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, I wanted to play this, but we decided we shouldn't play it. We don't want anybody to have any sort of a way to get it down. The episode of you when you're on The View, when you were running for president.
Right. Donald Trump is a billionaire, a real estate mogul, and a television star. But does he really want to add President of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to.
You got introduced as our friend Donald Trump.
Please, let's find out, and please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
That's right.
Whoopi Goldberg gives you a big hug and a kiss. Joy Behar gives you a big hug. Barbara Walters gives you a big hug. They all loved you.
How you doing? We're so happy to have you. Whenever you're on with us, we're very happy.
We love it.
They're talking about you in such a favorable light. The audience was cheering, and then you actually started winning in the polls, and then the machine started working towards you.
Joe Biden knows how to do this. Trump.
Yeah.
He tends to just...
All right, everyone, buckle up because this story is making waves and you'll want to hear every detail. Melania Trump is taking on The View in a legal showdown worth a staggering $100 million. Yes, you heard that right, $100 million. This isn't just any lawsuit. It's a battle that's shaking up both entertainment and media circles. People everywhere are asking, what's going on here? Here's the story. Melania Trump, the former First Lady, is suing the hosts of The View over some bold and controversial comments made about her live on air. The tension has reached a breaking point, and Melania isn't staying quiet.
About that.
Allegedly, he was cheating while Melania was pregnant.
That was all. That's not going to come in front of the jury, though. The judge has ruled that will come up.
We're on television now. And then after Melania gave birth to the baby, he found Stormy to strip around with, right?
Yeah.
It's like people should look at him and say, you know, what kind of an insecure jerk are you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, my wife's pregnant. I'm not attracted to her big belly or something. And now she's paying attention to the baby and not me.
During a recent episode of the show, the hosts shared their opinions about her time in the White House, and let's just say they weren't kind. One host suggested Melania didn't enjoy being First Lady, even claiming she might not have been happy in her marriage to Donald Trump. The conversation didn't stop there. They went on to criticize her personal decisions, including how she redecorated the White House and her views on Christmas traditions. The discussion painted a picture of someone who was allegedly unhappy with her role and the responsibilities it came with. It was a lot to unpack, and the remarks quickly gained attention. Melania wasn't having any of it. She's now taking action by filing a defamation lawsuit, stating the comments were not only false, but also caused significant harm to her reputation. For her, this isn't just about addressing hurtful words. It's about defending her image and calling out what she believes to be damaging lies. But that's not all. Enter Joe Rogan, the podcast king, known for his unfiltered opinions.
Now, you know who has been bragging all over the campaign trail about how he's the one that overturned Roe v. Wade. But apparently, his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir. Take a look.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
Rogan called out The View for what he described as blatant hypocrisy. He reminded his audience that not too long ago, Donald and Melania Trump were welcomed on the show with open arms, applause, and even hugs. Fast forward to today, and the hosts are treating them like enemies. Rogan accused the show of flipping the narrative for political reasons rather than sticking to genuine convictions. He didn't stop there. Rogan also criticized the show for favoring sensationalism over meaningful discussions. He even quipped that the combined intelligence of the hosts might struggle to hit triple digits, a harsh remark that his fans eagerly lapped up. While some found it harsh, others saw it as a reflection of broader frustrations with the media. This lawsuit isn't just another celebrity drama. It raises important questions about what's fair game when talking about public figures. If Melania wins, It could change the rules for how media outlets handle personal topics involving famous individuals. The outcome might reshape how shows, like The View, approach their discussions about politicians, celebrities, and other public figures.